It shouldn't be like this. Children fed through plastic tubes, not because of nature, but because of man. Nawara is 2 years old and acutely malnourished. Her skin, starved of nutrients, is flaky. She's a prime target for infections that could kill her.
She had diarrhea and vomiting when we first came to the hospital. Now they feed her through a pipe. There seems to be nothing we can do. Who can I blame? I don't know.
The tragedy of the Yemen war is that Nawara is far from alone in her suffering. There are 500,000 other children straddling life and death. It's estimated a child is dying of a preventable disease here every 10 minutes. The city of Taiz, population 600,000, sums up Yemen's dystopian nightmare. It's a city sinking under the weight of war. No one seems to be in control here. Rubbish piles up in the streets. It fills the local canal instead of water. Much of it bags of human excrement. Cholera is rampant. Taiz sits on the front line of this country's war between Saudi-backed government forces and Houthi rebels, allegedly supported by Iran. Win Taiz on the main highway running north to south across Yemen, and you dominate the southern battlefield. A commander with forces loyal to the government points out the positions of the rebel army.
The Arab coalition supports us with airstrikes and light weapons, and some heavy weapons, but not enough. Their efforts are important to liberating Yemen, but we need more heavy weapons.
Neither side in this war is making any significant territorial gains. The fighting simply grinds on, with civilians inevitably caught in the middle. For the Saudi-led coalition, air power after 2 years has not proved decisive. It is not winning the day. Their military intervention has become stuck. It's bogged down. Any kind of victory here seems a long way off. While the fighting drags on, the neglect mounts in Taiz. War dictates everything, not the banalities of peace. This is the local courthouse. What chance of law and order here? Whole neighborhoods have been abandoned. This man points out there are snipers down the road. We can't go any further.
There is no food. They're besieging us. We can't move at all. Our lives are full of danger, and no one is helping us. Taiz has been forgotten.
And every citizen has a war story, though some require no words. Munir Hassan lost 3 limbs and his mother. She was martyred, he told me, shot by a sniper. I wish this country was safe. Few in Yemen have the luxury of memories that don't include a time of war. Through Britain's colonial era in Aden, the years of communism, civil war, and now the proxy struggle of regional powers that sees Saudi Arabia so prominent here. This is what's left of a department store smashed by an airstrike. After all the destruction and lives lost, this war, like most modern conflicts, will only come to an end with a political solution. And at the very least, that requires the Yemenis themselves to come together for the greater good. But the chances of that happening are as remote as they've ever been. So it seems Yemen's pain is destined to endure. All the malnourished children in this humble ward are victims of grand designs. The maneuverings of the Middle East power players from Tehran to Riyadh. Yemen is stuck in the middle. Born into this world as war babies, will they ever know peace? Clive Myrie, BBC News, in southern Yemen.